Hey guys, it's Clay here at Mountain Music Exchange. Once again, I've got another super cool limited edition Fender in my hands. This here is the Fender limited edition channel bound American Professional Stratocaster. So I want to go over a couple things maybe that you've seen in videos before on YouTube, but we haven't really been able to talk about them on our channel yet. So we're going to check that out right now. Starting off with the actual channel bound neck itself, going on to the pickups, some of the other things that maybe are cool or maybe you're not entirely familiar with, just some things like that. So we're going to go over first, being that this is a limited edition channel bound American Professional Stratocaster, we're going to talk about the neck. Now the neck of course is maple, as is kind of standard on the Fender line. So it's going to be good and sturdy, you know, going to feel good in your hands, C-shape. The fretboard is rosewood. Now that is actual honest to goodness rosewood. I know some people, some of you purists out there aren't really keen on some of the lesser models now not having rosewood and having the Powell fretboard. So if you're into that traditional rosewood feel and sound, then this is going to be that feel and that sound. Now that being said, the way that the rosewood meets the maple on this is a little different than some of the other guitars you may be used to. This one is actually sit down in the neck. The neck is routed out with a CNC machine, and then the fretboard actually lays flush with the neck. So what you get there is, in the front, you get a binding look. So it's channel bound. There's a channel bound, right? So what you get with this though is pure tone. There are some people out there who swear up and down that binding is sort of prohibits you from having the best tone you could possibly have, okay? Also, you know, there are some older guitars I'm sure you've seen with binding that'll chip away and break away and that sort of thing, and you don't get either of those with this. With the channel bound neck, you have all wood, with the exception of the frets, of course. You have all wood, so you've got pure tone, but you've also got binding. So it's a really cool, practical way to kind of give you some binding, not impede on your tone, and just look cool in general. On this guitar also, since we're here already, you get an actual honest-to-goodness bone nut, which I think is super cool. It's kind of, seems rare these days. I don't know if it really is or not, but bone nut. You also get staggered tuners. So the tuners on your bass side here, on your E and A, are going to be a little taller. What it does is it sort of evens out the angle that all your strings sit on, so you don't get anything crazy like sympathy vibrations or anything that's going to annoy you or cause you any trouble when you're playing live or playing loud or anything like that. This guitar also, being a limited edition, has an ash body, which I know there are other Strats and Tellys that have ash bodies that are American Professional and that sort of thing, but this one has this really cool transparent white finish. Now that still lets you see the grain of the wood just underneath the ash, which is great. I love an ash body because it's like a fingerprint, sort of. It's like, even if you have something that's considered, oh, just a regular production guitar, or it's not a custom shop, or it's not hand built, what you still have here with this grain is still your own unique guitar in every ash body guitar that you get, and I think that is just great. Visually here, you get a tortoiseshell pickguard to go with that white, which is also, I mean, if you're going to get, in my opinion anyway, a pickguard that's not just a standard white or black pickguard, this tortoiseshell is the way to go. It is the coolest look to offset with a white. You're going to get aged plastic work, which is kind of common on the American Professionals and some of the older American Standards also. But it offsets against the white very well. It stops it from looking like a lesser model or anything like that, okay? So another really cool feature that the American Pros have, again, there are videos on this that tell you, but we haven't really been able to talk about it. So it's the V-Mod pickups. Now, a lot of time with pickups, people will get it, or even Fender will give them a set of like Alnico 5s if they want like a brighter sound or a more aggressive sound, or an Alnico 2 if they want a more vintage sound or a warmer sound. This pickup actually has the best of both worlds. The V-Mod pickups all have both. It has staggered magnets. Now what that means is you actually, in each pickup, you get an Alnico 5 on the treble side and an Alnico 2 on the bass side. So what that does is that enhances your warms and your lows on the bass side, which is your E, A, and D. And then on your G, B, and E, you have enhanced highs because it picks up the highs better on the high side. So what you get with that is a really, really full chord, like if you play a big full G or something like that. But what you also get with that too is brighter solos. Your rhythms are easier to play because they don't stand out so much, or they don't sound ice picky if you're trying to blend in with a whole band and that sort of thing. Of course, you're going to get the American Standard 2-point bridge here also. Just a super cool guitar. It's really, I can't say enough good things about it. It's a really nice guitar. So if you want to check out more guitars like this, or more Fender limited editions, be sure to check us out on Facebook at Mountain Music Exchange. Be sure to check us out online at mountainmusicexchange.com. And also make sure you check us out on YouTube at Mountain Music Exchange. Like and subscribe for more videos. And be sure to leave comments in the comments section below and let us know what you're interested in, or if there's anything that we can put out there that you think might be cool. So that being said, thank you guys very much. Y'all have a good one.